What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Smackdown review. A lot of things happened on the show tonight. Pretty much kicking off with Shane McMahon, which we get a lot of Shane McMahon kicking off his show nowadays. Got a good reaction coming out there, and pretty much talked about Smackdown, and pretty much went on to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn betraying Smackdown, and still how he's going to get payback on them. And they have no respect for nobody on the Smackdown roster. He wanted to fire them, but we all know Daniel Bryan had a better idea. And Shane said, yeah, it looked good on paper and with everything, but he expected the roster to get their revenge. And then Daniel Bryan could get rid of them, but none of it happened. So, we've had multiple conversations about it, and he wants to hear from the horse's mouth, so he brought Bryan out there, got a huge reaction, yes chants, still over as usual. And as they chanted for him, he knows people like Sami and Kevin should be fired. And I've been fired several times too, Daniel Bryan. But he believes in second chances. And, that Shane's hot-tempered nature can, cause lapses in his judgment. But, Shane, he had many reasons to fire him, really. Well, one, Kevin Owens hit his dad, he hit Vince, and Sami pretty much interfered at Hell in a Cell, costing him that match. So, since that, what other reasons do you want? And then Bryan pretty much, it's important, to get pay after what they did, but it's all for the spirit of competition, he says. And he needs to recognize their talent and stuff. So, we fired them, they'll just end up on Raw and say, hey, that's my assistant's problem, sister's problem, so hey, let's definitely have them. And pretty much they've never really been pushed on Raw anyways, but we know Kevin with the title, but we saw how bad that went. And pretty much Shane did a yes chant, then hey, send him to Raw. But Bryan says, he told Shane, you want a yes man, but I'm not the guy that's going to be a yes man. You want someone that can, bring in-ring talent, SmackDown. I'm that guy. You need to trust me to make these decisions around here. And Shane says, he trusts Shane with his decisions too, but he says later tonight it's going to be Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. But Shane McMahon made some additions to the match. It's going to be no DQ, no Sami Zayn. He's barred from ringside. So that's going to happen tonight. So Daniel Bryan, to do this whole segment, people wonder if Bryan is turning heel or he's some type of mastermind behind this. Could this be a heel turn? Are they doing a slow burn to this, which really most likely will be. But we'll see what happens, what Daniel Bryan's motives lie on. Sami and Kevin pretty much then complaining about the back about the deck stacked against them. Daniel pretty much says, about the stipulations being changed, and they're sending them to the gallows and stuff, and he pretty much blamed Bryan for it and wanted him to have any, position to make demands. Any position to make demands. He said no, hell no, he said. New Day went against Gable and Benjamin, which was a very odd match. Well, that odd isn't bad. Well, the Usos were out there on commentary, and I'm sitting there wondering, who's really the faces and the heels right here? Because I feel like Gable and Benjamin have a lot of heel tendencies, as I mentioned. Now, the Usos face, I don't know. And by the way, Big E pulled good God, he pulled pancakes and syrup from his gear, which I'm glad he wrapped that up, because I am not eating no fucking pancakes that's been in your ass or near your crotch. But then again, I don't even know if I want to eat them in general, because I'm not eating anything that come from your pants or from your side. He wrapped them up, but I guess it's safe if he put that shit in some plastic and wrapped them up. The plates and the pancakes and the syrup. I don't know, but I ain't taking no pancakes from somebody's clothes. And the match itself, it wasn't bad, but odd, because I'm surprised New Day actually got the win. I thought Gable and Benjamin would have got the win. And they pretty much hit him with the up, down, down finish, Kofi and Xavier Woods. So they won the match, and it was a good match. Don't get me wrong, but I thought Gable and Benjamin would have went over, since they're the number, and aren't they the number one contenders going against the Usos? So shouldn't they be kind of going over more than the New Day? or someone, is the New Day going back against the Usos again already? I don't know, but I think Caleb Benjamin should get a win right here. Win right. I'm not sure where that goes, but we'll see. Since the New Day picked up the win over them, I just think Caleb Benjamin just needs to go over since they're number one contenders, like I said. They showed footage of Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, and Sarah Logan attacking everybody last week and taking out Becky and Naomi and them. But as Naomi and pretty much Charlotte were talking, they're gonna get their payback now. Her and Natalya, so it'll be a 6 women's tag match. Hopefully, it doesn't go out like last night with the Raw version of it, which, from the other team, Absolution. We'll get into team names in a minute. The Bludgeon Brothers went against the Hype Bros, beat them in seconds, which they did look strong, and they were violent. I'll give them that. They were really good. They pretty much killed, you killed the Hype Bros there, which, like I said, it was a quick squash match. I don't know why they need to do this match again, but they did look brutal out there. Their finisher could be changed, though, in a way, but they did really put some more impact into it. Even though, like I said before, at least they're doing something. I still kind of wish they would have let Luke Harper go on to be a single star, but Rowan is nothing without him, so I'm not going to call another Wyatt family version, even though they didn't really get a reaction coming out. But the thing about this match, Dasha interviewed Zack Ryder and Mojo, and Riot said the landscape has changed and they need to change too. And Mojo jumped him from behind and beat him up, so Mojo heel turn. And he said he knows what he has to do, and what he has to do, pretty much, Mojo took him out, so he's pretty much heel now. Listen, this team needed to break up and to begin with for a while now, because, I said this last week, they looked like they were on the verge for breaking them up a while ago, and who was going to betray the other, but they never really went through it, and they just kind of backed off of it until now. Because I've said it before, that Andre the Giant trophy doesn't do anything. It does nothing, okay? Nothing, he says. Nothing is really benefits anybody from that trophy. Now, I thought Ryder was probably going to go heel. That's what I thought was going to happen, but I guess they're keeping him face and putting Mojo as heel. We'll see where this goes. This team needed to be broken up anyways, because it wasn't going nowhere, and they were just job guys. I don't think anybody cared for this team one way or one bit. Mojo with that Andre the Giant trophy just sucked more and did nothing. It did nothing, okay? It like I said before, it does nothing. It's just the way to get everybody on WrestleMania so they can get a payday and just get everybody on there. So that's the thing with the Andre the Giant trophy. It does nothing. So we'll see where the Mojo heel turn goes with him and Ryder, since Ryder's face and stuff. So I don't know, but they need to break this team up. They needed to. So I got no problem with that. So that was good out there. Bobby Roode was in the back, talking about what Baron Corbin did last week, knowing it wasn't accidental, and he wants to go with the U.S. title now. He was going to do his glorious, beer money catchphrase, but Corbin showed up, and pretty much Roode said he won a title shot tonight, but Corbin said no. AJ Styles came out then, after Jinder Mahal and them came out, and AJ came out, and pretty much Jinder attacked them before the match, and the Singh brothers did go against him, but AJ still picked up the win, which I thought looked cool. AJ did a Styles clash from the top rope on one of the Singh brothers onto the other, picking up the win, and then Jinder pretty much hit the Colossus on one of the Singh brothers and took him out. It was pretty good for as quick as it was. AJ and the Singh brothers, it was an okay match. I'll give it that. The Styles clash thing, I think, was the coolest thing out there, but he destroyed them. Mahal, I still don't know why they're going with this thing, but hey, still's got a title shot at Clash of Champions. People think he's going to get the belt back for some reason, but hey, we'll see. But we don't need to put it back on him, so AJ is still the champion. They interviewed Ruby Riott and them, which they call themselves the Riot Squad. Sounds better than Absolution. We're on Raw with Paige and her group, but I don't know, because I wonder what they're gonna call themselves, and I guess the Riot Squad, which just kind of went all over the place if you ask me. I'm talking to both Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan. I don't know. It just felt like it was kind of all over the place in a way. It's weird how they just. I still think it's odd that they just kind of placed all these women together on both shows from NXT for both Raw and SmackDown. Paige leads the group because she's just coming back. But I just said, do we really need just two different types of factions right now? Some people think that Paige and all of them are working together or something, that she's leading some brigade. But even I wonder, like, why were they just thrown together? I just feel like they just threw them together just because. The match happened. Natalya pretty much walked out, and then they pretty much took out Naomi and threw into the barricade, and then threw into the steel steps, and then pretty much hit her from underneath the steel steps. And then medical staff checked on her. Charlotte tried to fight them off, but Charlotte got taken out with the Riot kick for the win. So they pretty much took them. Pretty much beat them up on SmackDown. I didn't know where the Riot kick came from, but I guess I forgot about her finisher in NXT. But yeah, like I said, they got a big win. We'll see where this goes, this Riot Squad group, but it's the beginning right now. But at least like I said, it's better than the Absolution name. I will say that it's better than the Absolution name. We went to the Fashion Files again. We got a Saw themed episode this week. As they were and the Ascension were trapped in the room, as they had an iPad, and they had that animal horse Tully in there into the box, and I guess they only a little time. You must destroy the only thing you love to escape. And pretty much they destroyed the stuffed animal thing, and there was a bomb, and they pretty much freed themselves. But the Ascension said, go on, you only got 60 seconds, and they left them to die. You thought Fandango was going to save them? No, they left, and he says, goodbye, Connor, Vincent, it's Victor. So the Ascension, I guess, were just killed on TV. The Fashion Files, Brazango killed the Ascension. A lot of these things are hit and misses when it comes to the Fashion Files. I don't know sometimes where this goes. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. But I said, if I'd rather see Brazango wrestling a little bit more, because even I just think, I know they're just pulling anything out they can, but it's like I said, it's a hit or miss every week with this. But then again, I just get to the point where it's like, I don't care. But the whole leaving Ascension to die thing was pretty funny. Randy Orton went against Kevin Owens. Orton started pretty much kicking the shit out of Kevin Owens. Orton taking him out on the stairs, hitting him with a kendo stick several times, which actually cut his arm. I swear he said, oh shit, and tossing him to the steps. But as he kept beating him with the kendo stick, Kevin Owens did get a kendo stick and come at him also. The match was good. It was, like I said, a lot of kendo stick shots out there. And when it kind of went to the outside of the ring, Sami Zayn, no, that's Sami Zayn. They fought through the crowd onto the pretty much to the entranceway, and then Sami came out with a steel chair, hit him in the leg. Even though he was barred from ringside, but then again, it's a no DQ match, so couldn't anybody come out there, regardless, in a no DQ match or something like that? Since it's a no DQ, so anybody can come out, even if it was barred from ringside. I don't know. I'm taking a guess here, so hey, I'm just taking a guess with this. But pretty much after Sami hit Orton with a chair in his leg, Kevin had threw him back in. He tried to get him, but Orton had him with the DDT. He went for the RKO, but Owens pretty much hit his leg, and then pretty much hit him in that knee again, and then he hit with a frog splash for the win. So Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn somehow escaped Shane's plan, or whatever Shane's plan is, to get both of them, and we didn't see Bryan do anything. So what will happen next week with this? Maybe he'll put him against Nakamura, since God, that guy just feels like another guy on there. They really buried that guy. Ziggler, if some people want Ziggler still there, because who will Sammy or not Sammy, but who will Brian or Shane put against Kevin Owens and Sammy next week? How will they try to get their payback on him next week? My guess, like I said, will probably be Nakamura. So we'll see where this goes. But I'm out of here. I hope you enjoyed this review to Smackdown. Comment, subscribe, everything. So yeah. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later, and peace out.